and this is kind of far-fetched, but don't you feel like I mean, this has been a concept for a while already, surrogate mothers, but when you have that option, I feel like in a weird way it can come to a time similar to, in a way to natural selection,
Mm-hmm.
where if women have the option to kind of choose where they want the sperm from, or who they want to carry their kid, they can become so selective to the point where people who are less strong physically or not as intelligent, they'll kind of be singled out, and people will kind of just gravitate towards the taller people, stronger people, smarter people. Do you see that ever becoming a problem? Do you see that? I don't
mean,
even know if that's
nowadays,
a problem.
so I think nowadays,
Yeah.
and so it's actually interesting that you bring that up because within, like, I think the sperm donor community that already exists, you could go on any sperm donor website, and they'll be like, well, listen, you could donate, but like if you're shorter than 5'8", or if you're under this weight, then like we
That's
prefer that you
crazy.
don't.
It's like the Tinder
Like,
of sperm.
yeah,
It's crazy.
it's
It's like
definitely interesting. But I think nowadays we're still in a society that primarily people who have kids tend to be couples,
Mhm.
that are like together and they want to raise a child together. So I don't know. I think what's more interesting is the revolution that's coming in terms of pre-implantation genomics, which is assessing the genes of embryos before we put them in we put them inside a uterus, and genetic engineering, gene editing, and down the road gametogenesis, which means making gametes, which are like eggs or sperm cells, from a stem cell,
Mhm.
which is revolutionary. Like, you don't even need sperm to make a child, and that's that you could take a fat cell and turn it into
You
a
don't
stem
need
cell.
sperm to be. You shouldn't tell people this.
Yeah.
That's the end of the male
No, you don't
species.
need sperm or eggs. You don't need, like, but
Ah,
no, but obviously you would need a cell sample, but you wouldn't need. So if, let's say, a scenario, someone had some sort of chemotherapy that rendered them infertile for whatever reason, those people, sadly, right now they won't be able to have children. But in
mhm.
the future, if this pans out, and of course there's a lot of speculation about it, those people who otherwise wouldn't be able to, raise a family will now be able to.
It's insane.